Chants of Wiwa, 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 a reference to Ken Saro-Wiwa, the renowned writer and environmentalist executed by Nigeria's military regime in 1995, rang out through a Zimbabwean courtroom. It is the nickname of opposition politician Job Sikhala, who was sentenced to a 2-year suspended sentence after a record 595 days in pre-trial detention. The 52-year-old former MP and lawyer chose the moniker Wiwa whilst at university, and it has defined his political career. He admired the bravery of Ken Saro-Wiwa. Mr. Sikhala, who say he is driven by his desire to end injustice and tyranny in Zimbabwe, joined the Movement for Democratic Change (MDC) in the year 1999. The MDC was the first party to mount a real challenge to the ruling ZANU-PF party of Robert Mugabe, the leader who ruled the country from independence in 1980 until he was ousted by his deputy, Mnangagwa, nicknamed the Crocodile because of his political cunning, with the backing of the military in 2017. Now, President Mr. Mnangagwa was one of those in the ruling party who lost his seat when the MDC contested its first election. Mr. Sikhala recounts that during the 25 years in the opposition, he has been arrested more than 60 times, and this recent conviction is his first. The fiery politician was last arrested in June 2022 for allegedly inciting public violence. His long detention before trial meant he was denied the opportunity of participating in last year's election. Job Sikhala's run-ins with authority predate the MDC. He was not afraid to criticize how the Mugabe government was running the country and its efforts to control the university. He endeared himself to other students and held various positions in the Students' Representative Council from the first year until he graduated. Younger students tended to look up to him and respect him, as he worked as a high school teacher before enrolling at the university to study economic history. This was not the end to his studies. Years later, when an opposition MP, he returned to the university and qualified as a lawyer. Job Sikhala's transition from campus to national politics was seamless. A month after he graduated in August 1999, the MDC was formed, and he used his oratory skills to win a seat in parliament the following year. The violence that preceded the vote set the tone of the subsequent election in Zimbabwe, with the members of the MDC being subjected to harassment, arrests and beatings. Being in parliament did not temper Mr. Sikhala's appetite for showing the establishment of his disdain. According to parliamentary etiquette, members are supposed to bow when walking past the speaker's chair on entering or exiting the member. Mr. Sikhala refused to honor Mr. Mnangagwa, who was appointed speaker after his humiliating defeat in the year 2000. Now that Job Sikhala is out, what happens next? Greetings, my name is Dr. Clarence and thank you for watching TV7 Live. Make sure you click the like button and subscribe.